Hello my friend, this is Angel, your music instructor. Today we're going to start by naming our fingers in our hand. So we got two hands, the right hand and the left hand. The right hand, which is the one that picks the strings, that one has letters. And we're going to start with the fat finger. This is a P, I, M, A. P, I, M, A. Pima. Okay? So when we say index and middle, will be index, middle, index, middle. In the other hand, we got numbers. We got 5 fingers here, but we're going to be using only 4. The 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, which is the little pinky. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So those fingers are going to be used for in a different way. So when the right hand is doing one thing, the left hand is going to be doing one more thing, one different thing. Logically, while we are doing index, middle, the right hand is going to try to climb up like this. So we're going to try not to by just letting it hang. Your arm is just hanging over there, just doing absolutely nothing. If you feel like your arm is doing something like cramping or pulling or moving the fingers or getting straight or getting tense, that means that something is wrong. And you need to relax that right arm by swinging it slowly. But the right hand should continue going index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, more or less at this speed. If you have some problems going index, middle, then tuck in the annular and the pinky, the ring finger and the pinky, and just leave outside the index and the middle. Your right hand should be just doing nothing somewhere, just doing absolutely nothing, because what we're looking forward with this exercise, it will be arm independence. And since your brain doesn't really know that you got 2 arms, the brain treats like the 2 arms as a 1, which means that when one arm works, the other is going to be feeling it. So what happened is that if there is no independence, then the arms are always going to try to fight against each other. And we need to get rid of that. When we get rid of the fighting within the 2 arms, then the hands get free. And that's the purpose of this exercise. So if your brain doesn't know that you got two arms, then it doesn't know that you have 2 hands. Therefore, it doesn't know that we got 10 fingers. Which means that these 2 fingers, the fingers in 2 hands, are married. So when the index works in the right hand, the index wants to work in the left hand. So what happens is that for guitar playing, we need to be able to free our fingers to be able to create some music with both hands. So to educate your hands to be able to have that double meaning thing, you know, double function, like I say, like multitasking, we're going to do the exercise. And start by using the index, middle in your right hand. Your hand is doing nothing somewhere, but at this time we're going to drop it and let it hang, like nothing is happening. Okay? At this point, we're going to try to raise our arm slowly. Not like, not like that. But just going index, middle, in the middle, keep that speed and go slowly up with your hand, slowly, until you bring it right here, right next to your face. When you are here, what you're going to do is do not stop your right hand, your index and middle continue going, and you're going to try to move your left hand sideways, like saying hello, but without speeding the fingers in the right hand. So I'm going to say hello. I'm going to move the hands very soft, not like this, because that one you are using about the same time. You need to go very slow with this hand, and the fingers in the right hand you need to continue. If you can control that one, now you're going to do the next one, which is a little bit more difficult, but at the same time It's easy once you figure it out. So we're going to try to close our fingers slowly. Again, not at the same speed of the fingers, but slowly. Like open your fingers and close them up. Okay? Not like going. No, that doesn't work. You're going to go very slow with your hands. Very slow. And then when you have it open, you're going to close them. Well, if you think that that's difficult, well, let's try the next move, which will be try to wiggle your fingers without stopping them. So they're going to continue going on. And notice that my right hand hasn't stopped playing the index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle. So if you can control your hands this way, you are in your way to have a decent arm independence. Therefore, your two hands are going to be free. Notice that your brain, it can control one arm at a time, but it does not control both at the same time. That's why when at the same time you're using two arms, one of the arms become the dominant arm. And in this case, we don't want to have a dominant arm or hand. We want to have an even arms and hand. Both of them are going to have the same amount of motion. So in this case, when you move your fingers, let's see, I'm going to get this pattern over here. If I have this pattern over here, my right hand is doing the pattern and my left hand is going to come to work. So here is my right hand, my left hand. So what happened there is like my right hand is not forgetting that it has one pattern going on at the same time. Thank you very much. This is your first step to start your arm independence. Do it once a day, and in about 2 or 3 weeks, you will feel a big freedom when you move your fingers. Thank you.